hanging by a thread, hung upon all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all upside down.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Deviants of Chaos, where Indra has learned the lesson of what happens if you go alone into an area full of undead.
Yeah, they get very rude with you.
Anywho, as you guys are talking, the trees start to move, and they all move up to you and stab you, and you all turn into trees. Everyone dies. The end.
I've been betrayed!
Yeah, it bolted you to assume one tree stab would kill me.
It turns you into a tree. Anywho,
Yeah, I don't think that would kill me either. I'm unkillable.
Anywho, continuing on.
You didn't say we died.
Anywho,
Bach Indra literally uproots herself. Alright, sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
So you guys got up, Indra told you stuff, and you guys are moving ahead?
Yep.
Yeah, we're taking the sneaky route.
The sneaky route. Ah, yes.
Wedwood, we're getting a lot of feedback from your mic.
That was because I accidentally put my thumb on top of it.
Anywho, so you all get to the point where you should probably roll stealth.
Before we do any of that, I cast Pass Without Trace. So everyone gets a plus 10 to their stealth.
Alright, here we go.
I don't know if Roll20 is working for me yet, but I'm going to try. I keep refreshing over and over.
Alright, so probably roll for Lethra as well.
I'll roll for you, Hickory.
Yeah, just do it real quick, because I still don't know if I have control.
You got a 24.
Okay.
Hey!
We are missing Andy.
I'm here.
You want to roll stealth?
Oh, right, okay.
Ugh, I have to wait.
So, you all pass with 20 plus.
Yeah. Because Pass Without Trace is crazy.
It's helpful.
Ridiculously good.
So you guys continue to move ahead. As you sneak closer to his base, you see, guards moving around. And you see a couple of guards guarding a door that it looks like you probably want to go through.
Brain.
Yeah.
Don't forget to describe.
All right. They seem to be standing on either side of the door and remaining alert. The
They,
door goes into the complex.
Do we see any other way in?
There might be.
Perception.
Anyone want to make a perception check?
Well, I'm bringing.
I mean, if you really want me to, but my passive perception is 17.
This is true.
I can add with my passive perception of 12.
So I'm going to say that you find an alternative route.
Describe it.
I'm trying to think.
No, being lazy brain.
I wasn't entirely sure how this would go, so I didn't do that much planning. It looks like an unguarded door.
It's fine to not plan, but you don't have to apologize for your
Okay.
own planning. You just have to, if
Roll
you need
the-
to pause to think of things, pause and think. Just say, give me a moment, and then once you've got
Okay.
the idea, go ahead with it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
It looks like a door that's unguarded. But it looks like it has a lock on it.
Gee, I wonder who's good with picking locks.
You try
You
kind
do
of
know that there is a guard. That there is a guard, a couple of guards who are a bit ways away. They don't seem to be paying attention, and they do have a visible key on them.
Desdemona is taking care of the dog at the moment.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Indra, I'm gonna try and hitman this. Indra, are there any bushes nearby?
Bushes? Let's see.
There's like dense foliage,
Yeah,
forest.
basically anything I can just hide in.
There seem to be some small bushes, but you would hide better if you were smaller in them.
I can crouch down.
Okay.
I can
Okay,
get on
and
my
then-
belly.
Wait, I think I have a spell. I think if I'll try to work.
Don't reduce me. I'm gonna need I need to be normal size for what I do next.
Not that. I think I might not sleep.
Well,
Well, sleep usually works on weaker enemies that have low health, but
I'm just double checking because I still can't control anything.
yeah, well, anyway, so I'm just gonna pick up a pebble or something.
No, I don't. Never mind.
I'm gonna pick up a pebble or something, and then I'm just gonna loudly throw it at the ground right next to the foliage.
What was that? They go over to investigate it.
Uh-oh.
I try and yoink the key off of them while they're actually. Wait, what am I doing? I'm the barbarian. I'm just gonna knock them out.
What?
I mean, I could get Leithra over there to use sleight of hand. She can probably steal it, no problem.
Too late for that. I already threw the punch.
Okay.
Make your attack roll.
Right. So this is gonna be non-lethal attack with my greatsword. Just a pommel bash to the back of the head.
You seem to have knocked them out.
Yay. I swear, you got us in trouble.
And then I'm gonna tie them up and hide them in the bush.
Okay. Does anyone want to make a tie a rope check?
Nah, I don't think that's necessary.
I do a perfect square knot right out of the Boy Scout handbook.
Ooh. Can I draw on their faces?
Sure.
Okay.
It's Hikari's way of calming down. Leave her alone. it's her way of just
Right.
staying focused. So she just goes over quick, just draws a little funny face on, and then she goes, "Okay, done."
All right, God's tied up. They're unconscious. We've got the key. They've got doodles on their face. Let's get going.
Yay!
Okay,
Yeah, roll 20 works now. Thank you. Took forever.
you go to the door, and the first key doesn't work. Wait, go ahead.
Before I forget, I also gag the guards.
Okay.
And the key, you say the key doesn't work?
The first key doesn't work, but the second one does.
Oh. I mean, if that didn't work, I was just going to break the lock.
Okay. And you sneak into the building. Let's see.
Maps. I'm assuming
You
you're running out of
overhear
milk.
some guards talking, just casual talk. But you don't know entirely where you should be going in the building.
Maybe we can eavesdrop.
Seeing any kind of floor map would help.
I'm gonna get Letha over there to eavesdrop.
Okay.
She can't. I mean, don't know what she's going to. Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
No, that's fine.
Wow.
She has passed out trace, so it's a 21.
This is true. So she critically failed with the 21.
I don't think you
Oh, no.
can actually critically fail on skill check.
You count rules as written, but some DMs do like to
Mhm.
roll with it, like natural 20s and that.
Yeah.
Like you could in older editions, and a lot of DMs still like to keep that part.
I mean, it's up to the
It's not
DM.
very bright around either. So you have her listen,
Yeah, eavesdrop.
No, well,
and then she
that
comes
can do.
back.
She can't really tell us what she heard.
I mean, Gwen can speak to animals.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I forgot that, did you? She's a druid. Talking to animals is literally
Speak
a
with
thing.
animals, yes. And it's a ritual, so I can use it anytime.
Okay.
Not an aspect of them I ever really worked with.
I mean, druids are kind of just that thing, so not entirely, not entirely your fault. Anyway, so she sees stuff, and what does she see?
She comes back, and she attempts to use. I forgot what the game was called.
Charades.
Charades to tell you what it was. She found what she learned.
Okay.
I'm thinking. So I tried to decide if I want to describe what she chose to, or just have you guys roll an intelligence check to see if you understand what she's trying to show you.
Describe it, Brain.
Okay, she tries to point in various directions and maybe draw a little bit on the ground with her paw.
In
What
the
she
dust.
heard. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're still talking in case you're interested in hearing anything else.
Yeah, Indra is just gonna creep over and listen.
Okay, stealth.
You're already stealthed at the moment.
Already stealth. Okay.
30.
Okay. So you get over there and you listen, and you hear them talking about. The boss is expecting some unsavory characters to appear. We should keep a lookout for them and make sure that they don't go down this hall or through this door to where he is.
But unsavory character is literally make up most of his workforce. Does he not want more workers? Okay,
more
I'm gonna go in there.
unsavory than his.
I'm gonna, okay, I'm gonna go in the. Okay, so I'm gonna burst into the room. What do you mean unsavory characters?
Oh dear.
Oh my god, Indra, no.
Indra!
I told you,
can I-
sneaky.
Can I do a quick reaction to silence her?
You may.
I cast silence on Indra before she can say a word.
So yeah, but I'm still open. Tell me they have their backs turned into the door the whole time.
Let's
For comedy
see.
sake.
I was
Somebody
thinking,
yank her back.
probably.
Somebody yank her. Yank
Yeah,
her
they were just
back.
talking to each other, and they weren't really looking at you.
Right. So just Endra's like standing there trying to yell at her, but no sound. No sound coming out. They haven't noticed her.
Yeah, Desdemona's giving Indra a venomous glare, mouthing the words "Shut up."
Indra's ignoring her because she didn't hear her.
Quick question for the DM. Did we
Mhm.
have a long rest before we entered the compound?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I still have 1 second level spell slot left.
Okay.
The guards are gonna be so surprised.
Let's see. Are you going to attempt to jump the guards?
They're facing away from us, right?
Yes, they are.
I can do like a sneak attack.
Knock them unconscious.
I'm trying to find a
Like-
suitable location
kill
in
them.
this map.
Okay, so the map hasn't changed yet, right? That's what asked that.
Yeah, it hasn't.
I haven't dropped you on the other map yet because your position on the other maps assumes that you've already cleared everything.
Wish we had one of those maps right now.
Let's just keep going, guys.
Okay.
Ow, ow.
Anywho. So are you going to... Let's see. So is Indra going to knock these people out too?
I mean, I'll let Desdemona have the first shot. I want one of them still conscious.
Okay.
And the guards are probably noticing that they're not, even though they're talking, they can't hear anything anymore.
No, like the silence doesn't cover them, just Indra and Desdemona.
Just Indra and Desdemona. Okay.
Indra, Desdemona, and the door.
And the door.
And the door.
And the door that Indra smashed open in what would normally have been really loud.
Thank God for silence. So, I motioned to Indra to take one guard, and are these vampires or what are they?
They appear to be werewolves.
Would radiance have any effect on them?
Probably.
It would have
Alright.
a small effect on them.
I'll use Ripper's...
That sword's radiance has effect on everyone.
Okay, I'll do Ripper's Kindness with Sneak Attack and Green Flame Blade.
Okay. Does a hit?
Does it hit?
I would hope so.
I said that's a hit.
Oh, I thought you were asking me a question.
Ah.
17.
Let's see.
That is a double
I'm
amount of
gonna
damage.
say you squarely knock the first one out.
Or just kill him, I think.
Yeah, I was going for skewering him.
Okay, you successfully skewer him.
And at the same
What is
time,
it you're gonna do?
I sneak up on the other one and try to strangle him into unconsciousness.
Okay.
Or you could snap his neck.
Now, I want to be able to answer a few questions for me.
Yeah, Indra did. Indra does say, say that he wants at least one of them alive.
Okay, so make an athletics check for grappling.
All right. Yeah, basically, like I'm just basically sneaking up and just slipping my hand around an arm around his neck.
Okay, you have succeeded.
And then I just
You successfully strangle him to unconsciousness.
okay. Now I'm gonna. Has anyone else got some rope?
I have rope.
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
should have rope. We went and bought a bunch, remember?
Well, okay, right. I left my rope outside because like those guys, I tied up those guys.
You can borrow my rope.
Right. So I tie him up with Gwen's rope, and then just slap him on the face a bunch of times to wake him up.
You're one of the unsavory characters.
Okay, first
Aren't
of all,
you?
what do you mean by unsavory characters? And like Indra's giving him like the most intense glare at that one.
Intimidation.
You want to roll intimidation for that?
Sure.
With
do have
advantage.
You definitely intimidate him. He's like, the boss doesn't seem to like your group, that's all. And he just called you unsavory. Please don't kill me.
All right. Your boss, that's the tiefling with the edgy powers, right?
Yeah, nobody really likes him.
I thought, where do you get all these werewolves?
Oh, he captured. We were all villagers, and then he turned us all into werewolves.
Okay.
And you just blindly follow his orders.
Or he kills us.
Or we could kill him and set all of you free.
He thinks about it for a moment. You want to roll persuasion on that?
Okay.
I mean, I'm in favor of just killing. I mean, either that or we just kill you all and him too.
And 9.
I'm gonna say you pass with that one. It's like, okay, let's see. You could go the way that we were talking about earlier, but there seems to be a faster way if you guys are interested in it. It involves going through a bunch of vents.
Seems like a trap to me.
How big are the
It'll
vents?
take you straight to the treasure room. And then you can go through the secret door to go to the secret door into his room.
I could sneak over there.
Now, here's the important question to this. Are these vents merely for airflow, or are they, as Indra has pointed out, are they trapped?
It's for airflow. Air gets stagnant everywhere.
Simply just airflow?
How big are they? I can probably squeeze in there if I wild shape.
Enough for a person to fit in. I actually not entirely sure why he uses that instead of other methods to push the air around.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This guy sounds completely full of horseshit to Indra. I'm gonna roll insight on this.
Okay. He seems to be telling the truth.
Swear.
You see, well, his pulse says truth, but my gut says lies.
I'm still gonna at least try to sneak my way in there. I'm gonna turn to a snake.
Where's Toph when you need her?
So you wild shape into a snake, Gwen?
Yeah.
Feel like Toph would have given us away by now.
And Lether is gonna follow me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, she probably would have. Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, but she can tell when people are lying.
Not all.
Where is it?
Unless that
She can
person's
also
a
draw
Zula.
aggro. She can also draw aggro like you wouldn't believe, and that's my job.
Alright, anyway, back to it.
So, you get through the area, through the vents, and you get to the treasure room, and it doesn't seem like there's any traps along the way. There is quite a decent breeze going through the vents.
I'm going to continue investigating through the vents and see if I can't eavesdrop on anything else.
Okay, then. Let's see. You want to roll an investigation check?
Sure. Let's see here. Yeah, not bad.
Okay, I'm gonna say you passed that. So, it sounds like, from what you can tell, from various chatter, it sounds like the punk is in a room all by himself, and having his guards, patrol the area.
And he's by himself in this one room.
In this one room that's through the treasure room.
Okay, I'm gonna head back and relay this information to everybody else. Okay, so it's not trapped. Good news.
Bad
It's
news.
not trapped. There is treasure in there, just like you said.
What manner?
And I also took the liberty of silently investigating the other room, and he's definitely in there, alone.
Alone.
Okay, follow. Okay,
It's gotta be a
prisoner
trap.
of ours is our little prisoner of ours. Hey, you prisoner. Is the treasure room trapped?
He does. I don't think he puts any traps in there because he doesn't want to fall victim to them.
Didn't Gwen just say that there are no traps?
No trap.
Okay, so and there's another vent leading into his room, right? Or,
It's
I
just on
think
the
the
other
treasure
side.
room is connected to his room.
Mhm.
I was thinking we might be able to attack him from like two fronts.
And go for a surprise attack. For sure.
This is incredibly suspicious.
I agree. This
Yeah.
has to be a trap.
We need to think of an entrance.
There's no doubt he's expecting us.
Yes.
Well,
Which
he
is
already
why we need
is.
to make a big entrance. And surprise him.
But what if he
Bar
has
just
something
Bar enters the ventilation and starts crawling through.
But what if he has
He
some?
gets it.
But what if, like, Asriel has something up his sleeve, like with that giant bone monster we just faced?
Indra's
Then
gonna
we best-
yawn and head into the vent.
Arizel sighs and he says, "Well, we best be ready then."
Desdemona
Because-
rubs her temples. They are not taking this seriously.
Hikari just kind of shrugs and she starts to follow and she goes, well, we've been going into almost everything we've done blindly anyway. Why stop now?
Okay, guys.
Because
This is going to be a slightly risky idea, but I'm going to use my hat of disguise to try and sneak in from the front door.
Well,
Oh, actually, that could work.
Bar can't say this. He's already entered the vent and is going through it.
Like, Indra's got 1 foot in the vent right now. Maybe take what? Maybe take one of. Maybe you could take Desdemona as a prisoner as well. Like, get her close.
Did you forget I can go invisible?
Oh, right. Well, in that case, you just take someone prisoner or get them in that way.
Okay. We do have the twins, but they're small enough that they can just go through the vents.
The vents are big enough for everyone to go through.
I'd probably be the one making the most noise.
Alright, well, it seems like that
Ugh.
the main force will be sneaking up from behind in the treasure room, while the less boss.
Maybe.
The less boss.
Arizel's all clanking around in heavy armor. Maybe he should be the one disguised as a prisoner.
Desdemona's been doing some thinking. Maybe it would be best if you had me as a prisoner. He'd be so. If I know Asriel, he'd be so. What's the word these days?
Elated.
It's something kids are saying these days, but yes, he'd be so sickeningly elated that he probably wouldn't even notice a two-sided attack.
Okay. Looks like we have a plan.
but we still have to be cautious.
Shall I accompany as a prisoner as well?
I was going to suggest
Yes.
Alpha to be the prisoner in the first place, actually.
Bar's
Yes,
already on the other side waiting. We should probably get going soon.
Desmona
Yeah.
hands
And with that,
them. Desmona hands them her hempen rope. Tie this loosely around me, but make it look like you've tied me up tightly.
You got it. Meanwhile, I send Lethra through the vent to follow after Bar.
Let's see. So Litra is after Bar.
Indra is
Everyone's
following after Bar at this point.
okay.
So the prisoners will be consisting of myself,
Me.
Desdemona, and Arizel. Everybody else is going through the vent, right?
I don't know what to
Okay.
do.
Who would be bringing us to Azrael?
I would, because I have a head of
You
disguise.
do have a guard.
Yes, I can disguise myself as one of the guards.
Yeah, and then she can put us through because we don't really trust the other guards. And then at least if something goes wrong, then she can untie them quickly
Yes.
because we don't trust the guard.
Yep.
True.
Oh, and before I forget, gag on this guard as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
Again,
we got a plan then?
It sounds like you guys have a plan.
Yeah, I have a plan.
I guess I'll go. So the heavy hitters are mostly going. Well, no, they're not going to the front. I don't know who to follow. Who should I follow?
Just
I
come with
definitely
us
go
in
through
the
the
vent
vents.
then.
Go through the vent.
Vent, there
Yeah.
you
The
are.
three of us can handle it down here.
Okay.
Just
The guard's
be
still worried,
sneak-
but
Just be as quiet as you can.
Be careful, everyone.
Disguised.
he just shrugs and she goes, "I was quiet for years. I can
Oh,
never be
heaven,
quiet
it's
again."
dark.
So,
Out of curiosity, are you using your drift globe?
No.
Okay.
I cannot see anything right now.
It's dark. I'm casting dancing lights.
Okay.
won't that
Yeah,
ma-
Yeah, use
Maybe we
dancing.
should-
Do not use dancing lights. Do not use. I use the drift globe. Like we don't want to
Yeah.
give ourselves away with that big of a
The
radius.
light. Yeah, the dancing lights aren't as bright as a drift globe, and they're smaller too, so it'll be less.
Conspicuous.
Yes, that's the word. Thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like the difference between a spotlight and a flashlight.
Here, you know what? I think I was actually probably too lazy to drop some lights in.
Well, that's a huge ball
Okay.
of light.
We need
Okay.
torches in here.
I know. Besides, knowing Hikari, it's too dark. She would be scared. She immediately would cast dancing lights.
Yeah. Like
Bye.
Don't pull
Hikari.
that card. Our brain make dark vision mean something.
Okay.
Yeah, and
You now
most of us
have 4 balls of light.
and most of us do have dark vision.
You know what? I just had an idea. Maybe Gwen is just, following Arizel's directions as she walks through the dark.
Desdemona and Aerosol both have dark vision, so she can be their guide. Her guide.
Okay, sure. I'm following you guys.
Like,
Technically.
go forward.
Okay, then this light source is here.
No, like go forward, but the person that captures us is to the left. Then go to the left.
Okay. Alright, come on, you two.
So which way are we going? This way.
Okay. So you are actually going to the left.
Okay.
And let's see. And the group down there, left door.
I can't see anything, so you'll have to move for me, Brain.
Okay, so we're headed for the treasure room, right?
Yep.
Yee! It
that-
is really dark.
Is this light not bright enough for you?
No, it is not.
Because Gwen's over here.
Whoa!
Oh, they're behind a wall.
So you escort your
Prisoners.
prisoners into the room.
Azrael's gonna be having fun tonight.
Azrael,
That's for sure.
Azrael is like reading a book or something like that. He's like, "Can't you see I'm busy?
I brought
You should be
visitors.
interrupting." And then he looks up. He's like, "Oh dear sister, I see that my forces have managed to capture you and your toy.
I found them outside, sir.
I see."
Desdemona rolls her eyes. Nice to see you too, you twerp.
Okay. And meanwhile, Indra's just like, well, this guy had really tacky taste in treasure.
While you're in there, you locate 19,000. Actually, you want me to tell you? I'm just gonna put paste.
Just say we find a bunch of money. Just say we
You find lots of money, and I will give you the details later, as well as a lantern and some stones, and a couple of potions.
We'll figure out what those are later.
Potions! Give me the potions.
Okay.
Is that an oil lantern?
I don't know. It's a lantern of some kind. I'm just dropping it in the bag of holding. We can sort it out later.
There's also a bag of holding, apparently.
Another one?
We have
Apparently.
so many already.
I mean, some of us don't have. I mean, Arizal doesn't have one, so there you go.
Yeah, there we go. So she grabs it, she goes, for Arizal.
Fine.
Moving on.
And Azrael's like, I've been working very hard to locate you. He says as he's holding his book and reading a couple things every so often out of it.
Since when do you work hard, you slacker?
Keep monologuing.
Simple. I have drones I can have do my stuff.
Monologue.
Yeah, typical of you.
I'm going to
You're
attempt
so
to
weak.
sneak up behind him.
Okay.
And I'm keeping him distracted by taunting him.
Yeah, and Indra is in dash and murder range of him.
All right. Well, here's the important question then, Brain. Is the room well lit, or is it dim or dark?
The room appears to be dim. Let me make some changes.
I don't see Lether's token anywhere, so you have to roll initiative for me.
Alright, well, if it's dark enough that you need to rely on dark vision, guess what? He can't see Bar.
Yep.
This is true.
So I have advantage.
I moved Lether up.
Okay.
Anyway, roll initiative, and
Lether got a nat 20 on initiative. Okay.
Yeah, he looked a little annoyed at Indra, like, don't just leave us behind. Can barely see in here as it is.
Okay.
So we get a surprise round.
Well, some of us do. Like, he's not gonna be surprised by those of you in the front, you know what I mean?
Well, he's expecting that the two certain people are actually bound.
Fair.
That is true. He also
So
came,
he has his
he also
guard
came
down.
last. He also came last in the initiative order. So
Oh dear.
So yeah, gang up on him.
Jesus.
hold on. Where did we put Lethra?
Jesus,
he
it's
left-
gonna
She's right here.
Oh, okay.
this one's gonna be over before it even starts.
Why have I
Don't
got
pile on the bad guy.
Why have I got 1d8 from Why have I got 1d8 Pontus?
The what?
It says I've got 1d8 aquatic creature on Pontus.
Because Pontus does an extra 1d8 to anything with the swim speed.
Okay. Thank you.
Huh.
There's list. Okay. So it is the world's turn. Nothing of interest happens. And Azrael is continuing his monologue.
And putting Desdemona to sleep.
So
Bar, what are you doing?
Bar is completely invisible to anyone that uses dark vision. So he's just going to go up and immediately start his attack. Dread Ambusher, because it's the first round, I am going to put Hunter's Mark on. So, first attack.
3 attacks.
Yes, I get
You have
3
advantage.
attacks. Yeah, I know, I get. But does Dread Ambusher only apply to one of them?
Dread Ambusher only applies to the spare attack, yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I can take that off. Is he my
Yeah,
favorite enemy?
well, just
He's a humanoid, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
So yeah, he doesn't count as undead.
Okay,
I
so.
don't I don't even think that hits him. Oh, whatever.
No. So it's 14, not 18. Okay?
Okay.
On that first attack?
Well, I regret to inform you that you missed. He also seems to have this gelatinous armor on him that his brother had earlier.
Oh, he took it.
No, they just all have their own copy.
Well,
Oh.
I've got 2 more attacks.
That one hits, and the second one and the third one misses.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. Oops. I did not mean to do that. So,
Wait,
I'm
my
fixing
HP
someone's
should be
initiative.
93. There we go. I must have forgotten.
Okay, so you land that hit.
You're right, Wed?
I'm fine. Just had a bit of a dry throat all day.
Lether's turn.
Peter is going to go straight up and try to grapple him.
Okay.
So 26.
Oh yes, with advantage. That's right. Okay, yeah, she succeeds in grappling him.
Okay. She has him grappled by the throat with her tail.
Like he's just like pinned, like he's got like his head just like bent over up into the ground, and like he's still monologuing.
And he's like, what the heck is going on?
He still keeps monologuing for a second before you realize what happened.
Yeah, because bear in mind, all of this is happening within the span of 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm. She has a second attack.
Oh, yeah, she does. And she's just going to go claw him. 5 damage.
That hits.
It deals 5 damage. Just
Erzo,
scratch
it's your
on his
turn.
face.
Alright, well, seeing as the attack has begun, Erzo, with a swift pull of his hands, the quote-unquote bindings, come undone, and he draws his shield and mace, and approaches.
Okay.
So, I am making 2 attacks with Lightbringer. Here we go. 1.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
9 damage.
Going to add a Divine Smite on top of that.
Okay.
And he has second Lightbringer. And that'll be my turn.
Okay then.
Okay.
Indra's turn.
Indra, run. Indra, rage.
Yep.
Indra, smash recklessly.
Hey,
Okay.
that's a
That's a
crit.
critical hit.
Yeah. Oh, right. One moment. I actually need to add in the. I almost forgot. I got brutal. Oh.
Oh dear.
Well. First of all. Yeah. So
Oh my god.
The dragon damage can safely be ignored, but hold on, and then brutal. Hey. Okay, so that's another 4. So okay, so 28, 30, 28,
29.
39 actually.
Oh.
I
That's a lot
divided
of
them into separate components. He looks like he's having a bad day.
Already?
Yep.
Already?
And I got one more attack left.
Actually, you
Two
still
more.
haven't rolled your third set of dice yet.
What?
Because of critical hit 3 times.
No, I already programmed into that to the thing. It's already been rolled.
Ah.
Jeez, this,
Okay.
this fight's gonna be a curb stomp.
Unless,
Yeah.
unless it,
And
unless that's
I made
not
all
the
the Rigoron's. I honestly expected this guy to be a lunch. I
We're
made this guy to
surprised.
be a high damage dealer, and now he won't have any chance to show any of that off.
That hits.
But we are surprising him though, so wait until it's his turn.
Now,
His turn is last, and he's been surprised. I don't
now
think he's
here's
gonna
the
have
important
a-
question: do you knock him out or kill him?
Oh, already.
I will kill him, and you guys can see his character sheet later.
Okay.
Please tell me this guy's a clone.
You successfully kill him.
Oh my god!
So,
Andrew, you're too OP.
This is
Yeah,
what we
so-
get when we have a well-laid plan.
Yeah.
okay, so
Indra,
he had
goddess
about-
of destruction.
He had about 100 hit points, and he was a level 13 Hexblade. I honestly thought he'd put up a better fight than this.
Well,
We
he
killed him
wasn't
in a single
expecting
round.
anything.
I got an idea for a comic referencing this.
Okay.
You have Ash Gwen and walk into this guys with Desdemona and Arizal tied up. You start having a speech bubble over him, but indicating his monologue.
And then Indra chops his head off and that speech bubble in half at the same time.
And the ropes just fall off. The ropes around Desdemona and Arizal just fall off. He gets this oh god look on his face, and then it cuts to the front of Arizal and Desdemona. They're cracking, and Indra. They're all cracking their knuckles, and then it goes to black. I can use with a bunch of punching sound effects, and they're and it comes back on with it fades back in with the with them surrounding his unconscious or dead body. It's like stars coming out of his head or circling around his head.
And bear, you know, let's bear in mind, Indra landed a critical.
Yeah.
She would have.
Yeah.
He completely eviscerated him, just as the critical hit text says.
So,
I don't care if all the fights are like this. You may have to up the boss levels a bit more.
Or at least their HP, or at least their health.
yes.
Maybe.
And then I take off my hat of disguise, and I'm like, you think you were expecting one of your guards, but it was me, Ash Gwen.
So, by the way,
I appreciate that. Okay, so no, I am dipping into DM mode right now. I am going to put his actual abilities on display. In the meantime, Indra's gonna start seeing if he had any cool stuff on him.
okay.
Because I swear, if he'd been able to get off a shot, he would have been he could have done some real damage.
I mean, yeah, because we got lucky to not only surprise him thanks to a good plan, but the fact that
You should be able to see his character sheet now.
Yeah, Indra got lucky having an actual crit.
By the way, during his monologue, he asked Desdemona, "Hey, did you kill the youngest yet?" In fact, you want to do this conversation real quick?
Yeah, Desdemona was like fell asleep through his monologue. So I'm like, what?
Have
you
you
were
killed the
talking-
youngest yet?
Oh yeah.
Desdemona points to Indra. Ask her.
Or Bar.
And
That's
that's what Indra cut her head off.
Corrupted
That was
Holy
easy.
You're joking. He has a corrupted Holy Avenger.
I gave him.
Oh, you know for a fact Arizel's like looking at that thing.
I'm not sure how much you want to mess around with that thing.
Well, I mean, I guess the question is, he probably sees the blade, right?
Yep.
He says that it's
does-
got evil miasma around it.
Does Arizel recognize it? Because this is a Holy Avenger, after all. I mean,
It does look like a Holy Avenger, but something is off about it.
It was a Holy Avenger.
Yes.
Now it's an unholy Avenger. Is it possible for me to see if weapons kindness can purify it? Or at least make it safe to hold? Although it would be
Ripper's
fun.
kindness probably won't be able to purify it. You'd have to probably find a way to do it.
Otherwise, it'd be funny. The vampire hybrid gets the holy weapon, and the paladin gets the demon weapon.
Unless he's an Oathbreaker, he can't attune to it though.
Maybe, perhaps someone in the
unless-
temple can. Perhaps someone in the Grand Temple can purify it.
It's possible, but this corruption seems to run deep. It would probably cost quite a bit. Well, not only cost, but we would have to find either a very powerful cleric or someone who really knows what they're doing.
Okay, while everyone else is debating on what to do next, I'm gonna put on my hat of disguise again and go see if there are any other guards left over.
You should probably make sure that. Hopefully, they don't carry it at their boss.
Hey,
Yeah, I have to tell them the bad news and also the good news.
Yeah,
What bad
so-
news and good news?
The bad news is that their boss is dead.
Which
They
is also
came
good
in
news.
undetected and killed him.
that's good news, though.
The good news is you are now unemployed and are free to do whatever you want.
Now I'm employed.
On
Never
the plus
knew
side,
I-
you can now pursue new business opportunities.
Like, he had
doesn't
circled
wanna-
death, he had all kinds of nasty things, and
Guys?
we killed him before he could do any of them.
Guys, stop interrupting each other.
Yeah, right.
So,
But yeah. That's what Gwen's doing. Just going around the base. And telling everybody.
As you see the other werewolf guards, what do you do with the other werewolf guards? You just say, "Hey, boss is dead. You can go."
Yeah.
Okay. They're like,
I-
"What?" And then
Yeah, he got assassinated.
some of them don't believe you and come to see, and the others just leave.
I toss Azrael's head out at them.
you know, that might signal to them that you're their new alpha.
So he has a cloak.
So I take a cursory look at them. Yeah, and they are not worthy. Yeah, these werewolves are not up to code.
All right. Well,
Not up to code.
Yeah, there are standards that werewolves must meet, and these guys fail on every count.
all right.
They don't seem to appreciate what you say, but they leave anyway.
That reminds me.
And they were worried. They were working for the bad guys. I'm not gonna be nice to them.
Have fun with your free lives.
Desmona goes to the twins. Did any of you two see a ceremonial blade in there?
Did we?
Yes.
I did. I was the first one in here.
In the treasure room, I mean.
In the meantime, I imagine he was also wearing a cloak that looks like a spider web, right?
Yes, he has a cloak. He has what appears to be a Holy Avenger.
Alright, well,
But you don't have them identified yet.
Damn.
seeing the weapon, and more than obviously can clearly tell it looks corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
Arizel pulls out one of his vestments and gently puts the blade, sheath and all, onto the vestment and wraps it up.
Okay. So
And
let's
puts it in.
see.
Ooh.
Do-do-do.
So Desdemona enters the treasure room and starts looking for this particular blade.
You find it.
Huh.
Not hard to
It
find.
seems to have some spider webs and some dust on it.
Yeah.
Almost like he stowed it after he got some Holy Avenger thing.
Right,
What's that
I'm just
for?
gonna go around and hoard all the gold like the dragon I am.
At least I got the second key to the old passage.
Mm-hmm. So Gwen goes around and hoards gold, and she discovers that there are 19,000 gold pieces.
Holy smokes, I need to write this in a treasure document, if I can find it.
Wow.
1,200 platinum pieces.
1,200.
1,200? Wow.
See, where's the treasure document right now?
It's at the bottom of the party aid thing.
And then there's the fine cloak trimmed with ermine, which is 250 gold pieces. The electrum brooch inlined with silver, which is 250 gold pieces. A crystal
I
orb,
can't
which is
find them.
250 gold pieces. Let's see, that's two potions, a jug. Actually, that's a third potion. And a fourth potion. And a fifth potion. Apparently, I need to count the potions.
I can't seem to find the treasure document.
It's under Team A. It should be. It's next to the passage.
There it is, okay.
Oh, real quick. Hikari remembers something and she rushes back into the room and then she goes to Arizel and she taps his armor again and then holds up the bag of holding. Here.
Oh, thank you.
You also
That
find
takes
in the room a
Another-
lantern and a pair of stones. They seem to be they look like they belong to each other.
And just toss them in the bag of holding. We'll sort out what they are later.
Ooh, I think I know where they are.
One of the werewolves says there is an armory. If you want to raid that as well.
You see-
Why not? We're stealing all this. We're already stealing all this guy's stuff anyway.
Okay. So you go into the armory room. And there appears to be a shield. And, various other armory things. It's probably not worth grabbing. But the
Is the
shield looks
shield-
special.
What's special about the shield?
It feels like it's capable of more things. Feels like it's magical.
Mm-hmm. Well, Arizel takes that and stuffs it in his bag of holding.
Okay.
So we each get...
Has anyone got a paintbrush or something?
I got the paintbrush I write on people's faces.
Does
What if-
anyone have a paintbrush that they wouldn't mind being covered in blood?
Hikari immediately pulls her pen away like, nope.
Just take a stick and just take one of your torches and cut off some of your hair and tie it.
I will half take your suggestion. And Indra cuts off some of Desdemona's hair and ties it around.
Desdemona uses uncanny dodge to keep her hair away from Indra. Not my hair. You need a
It was your
boar.
idea, so I'm gonna use your hair.
You-
And because as uncanny does take half damage anyway, Indra gets enough of the hair.
I hope you didn't cut too much off.
She's balls now. But anyway, and then I'm gonna go grab Azrael's head, and I'm gonna use it as a paint can.
Okay, I did math. It's on the judge document now.
I'm gonna head out to the front entrance of the place, and I'm just gonna write, and I'm gonna write Desdemona was here on the door in big letters.
Desmond and Company.
Yeah, sure.
What was with a Z?
Why
Well,
would you
Of
put
course, I have to respect the art.
Why would you put my name on there? Why not yours?
Because, what are you, crazy? I'm gonna be honest. It was because I'm gonna be honest. It was because you're as blaming you for the thing that'll the vampires retaliate me first.
Blame me. You impotent little.
You want hey you want to insult your dad with paint? And I just hold out your brother's severed head to you along with the paintbrush made out of your hair.
We could have just stuck that on a pike
May I
and
we'll
have
do
a
that
set
too.
it aside.
Bar speaks up.
What is it, Bar?
May I have the paintbrush?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna go find a pike to stick the head on.
Alright, so Bar is going to use the air quotes paintbrush and draw very, well, let's see how well he does. Oh, well, not 20.
Wow.
He's gonna
Wow.
draw
Masterpiece.
some actually pretty accurate drawings of everyone in the party.
Like how accurate?
Natural 20 accurate.
So like
It's
Leonardo da Vinci.
Still made out of blood, though, and it's 2-dimensional.
Yes, you can't make 3-dimensional sculptures out of blood. Actually, I guess you could freeze them in molds.
But yeah. And then once he's done, he hands the paintbrush back, and then he's just sort of starts wandering away.
Okay,
Arizel's just. Yeah, go. Sorry.
so anywho, there is the potions, which you need to identify. A jug that has several stops on it. It looks like it could be what liquid could be poured out from any of them, and as you move it, it sounds like there's liquid.
I think I know what that is. But just in case, I'm gonna make an Arcana check.
It looks like
Yeah.
a jug.
I have no idea.
It has some liquid in it.
All right. Well, we're pretty much done here. So let's take what's left of the body and get
Burn it.
going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was kind of assuming Bar had already eaten the body by now.
Well, actually, does anyone prevent him from eating the body?
Not really.
No.
Not really? Well, Ikari's not sticking around to see that.
Me
I
neither.
mean, he did it while you guys were marveling over the painting.
Oh.
Well,
Well,
then Ikari
okay.
tries not to look.
No, as in he did it when you guys weren't looking because he knows it makes you uncomfortable.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Fair
I
enough.
guess.
So you have another instance of the armor if you want it.
I mean, does anyone want the creepy living armor? Because it.
Nah.
I'm.
I
I
already
mean-
would be living armor.
It's
I already have
It's got some pretty cool powers on it.
I already have a creepy talking sword. I don't need creepy armor to go with it.
And
Yep,
I
I mean-
already have Shadow Dragon Plate Mail. I'm good.
You have
So-
2 creepy fucking swords.
So
I know, huh?
So what does it do exactly? This is the first I'm hearing of this armor.
Brain, just reveal it to them.
It should already be revealed. It's not? Okay. It is now.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, I can't wear it.
I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Oh, it's half plate.
It's not made of metal.
And half plate is medium armor.
Now, you don't have to. I understand if you wouldn't, because that stuff is creepy, but...
I already have the dragon armor, though.
It also eats your blood.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, basically, you have to feed it half of your hit dice every day, so less for... Like, basically, you feed it half of your hit dice every day.
So it's the clothes from Kill a Kill.
I never kill a kill, but sure.
I was thinking of I had this version of the Black Knight from Monty Python, only scarier.
I mean, it's here's an easy comparison for everyone. It's vampiric armor. It is literally vampiric armor.
The armor itself is a vampire, yeah.
I might be interested in it. Just give me a second, because it.
But in exchange, it's +1 half plate armor that gives you a bunch of resistances.
Yeah, I updated the treasure document.
Let me know when you want to identify those items.
I wish I knew how to identify items, but druids cannot.
If I recall correctly, bards can learn identify.
I can, but I don't have it.
Well, we'll go and identify it when we get back to town.
Wait, does that mean we're level 10 now?
Yes. Just a moment.
Oh my god.
Again, I'm sorry, everyone. I was not expecting this guy to be such a pushover.
Surprise rounds.
I mean, you built him.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And I've learned a valuable lesson. Bosses need more HP than is the norm.
It's less that he needed more HP, and that he was all alone, and it was 1v7.
Yep.
And
we just planned really, really well.
Yeah.
See, the thing with if you only have a singular enemy, you need to make them a lot tougher than you normally would.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of legendary actions, yeah.
Mm.
And
I am tempted by the armor, but I'm already resistant to poison.
I can hold it in my bag of holding if you want to see it for later.
Well, how do you feel? How do you feel being resistant to necrotic and psychic at the same time?
I mean, they're not the most common damage types.
I mean, necrotic's pretty and with what we're fighting.
So we should all have 64,000 experience at this point.
Yes.
Okay.
I have 63,524.
Yep.
I'm not sure. Apparently, math failed, so go ahead and make yourself 64,000.
Okay,
Stop it! Okay.
Yeah, now I can teleport.
So, Desdemona,
Yes?
as you think about stuff, you actually find it kind of strange. He probably already knew you killed Dimitri. Why did he ask if you killed the youngest yet?
Probably just didn't know. Probably just didn't know who did it.
Still.
I think he probably just wanted personal revenge.
I'm going to get the mending.
Okay.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Okay, then I'll get my ray of frost
Character.
I like the character mancer. It makes your leveling up so much easier.
I know, isn't it great?
It's fantastic, Ran. It's so less confusing.
This is a really hard choice to make because while my AC doesn't change, I do gain 2 immunities.
Well,
And look,
Resistances.
look,
And resistances.
you do also have to keep in mind that you're feeding it half of your hit die each day, so you're kind of strapped for short rests.
Okay.
I'm a barbarian. Why do I have 6 spells? What the hell is this?
Apparently, throughout her travels, Indra has become very spiritual.
Oh my god. We're
Yeah.
spirit buddies.
I mean,
Indra,
I mean, she can, spirits can be violent.
very violent, very
Yes.
violent.
So yeah, like this one. So yeah, I think this particular nature spirit will commonly activate the most comically violent course.
I get this.
Yeah.
And thanks to level ups,
Alright, I've decided I'm not going to return to it. We can sell it for money.
fair enough.
Not sure who would buy it, but it's okay.
Dennis could.
You know, he probably would. But do we
Speaking
want
of,
to take responsibility for the catastrophe that would follow? That is the question.
The man's already cursed to high heavens. One more curse isn't going to kill him.
yeah, speaking of, I need to get back to him as soon as possible. He knows how to fix my stuff.
All right. Well,
Apparently.
seems like we got everything we needed. Arizol's got the cursed sword wrapped in the little vestments, and he's going to take it to the High Temple. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay, I just got the. So I just traded my ability points for the skilled feat.
Okay.
So I got 3 new skill proficiencies.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, well. Oh yeah, and Desmond also apparently there was a sword or something she was looking for.
Wait, how are you getting a feat? You don't get a feat at level 10, do you?
Rogues do.
Okay.
Rogues do.
It's it's a rogue. It's the rogue's ASI.
Thank you. So we got
Okay.
money. Then the treasure document, has it been divided?
Yeah, I did.
Eshquin took care of that.
Which one is it? Because this list is very unordered.
It's at the very bottom.
Very bottom, okay.
It says all the gold and platinum and
Well,
from Azrael's Horde.
in
I
the
labeled it.
future, put it at the top and put a line underneath it.
Okay.
Just so that you
Okay.
can see it instantly when you open the dock.
Ah, sudden math problems. That's what I love from D&D.
Hey, Bar.
Give me a second.
I now have a 16 passive perception.
Good.
So do I.
Okay, so 250.
This is why I carry a calculator.
Hey, Gwen has a calculator?
I already
think-
calculated everything, so.
Brina, I think you can turn off the turn order.
Alright.
Lala, I already calculated everything.
She's
I'm-
just double checking
I'm
later.
counting my share and adding it to my money.
Oh,
Okay?
okay.
And
Okay.
But yeah, with that, Erzil does go to find Desdemona, and he says, "Are you looking for something?"
Desdemona shows him the sword. This.
It's a rather fine-looking weapon, though it seems like it's been
It's well, it's it's not really just a weapon. Remember Dimitri's mace that I
Yes.
took? Well,
So this
one
was
of the
his weapon.
this is one of the keys to the old secret passage that leads to the castle.
Well,
Very
it's
cool.
a good thing. It's a good thing we found it then.
Yes. Now I can put it in the vault.
Seems as though we'll be staying for the night at the castle then.
So did you guys return to the castle then?
Yes.
I returned to town, specifically.
Okay.
Desmond
mean-
goes to the castle then.
Yeah, Arizel will meet up with everyone at the castle too, because he needs to, take care of the corrupted Holy Avenger and bring it to the temple.
And I have business with Dennis.
Okay, so everyone but Gwen goes to the temple. I mean, the castle.
Yeah, I just put
And-
myself down there.
Oh yeah, actually, who are we getting to identify stuff?
You had someone in the castle identify things last time.
Oh, well, I wasn't there for that. Yeah, because wait, did you guys identify the magic pearl and the magic medallion? Because Indra still got those in her back pocket.
You never did. You kind of just left with them.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go get those identified.
Okay. Let me see. There's that one, this one. Thought I got them. Oh! Okay, there's that one. Was the medallion and a pearl?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get them identified. The pearl appears to be a pearl of power.
Al,
Could also be used as a component in the spell Identify.
I doubt we're gonna use it for that. And
I
The
can learn-
medallion.
I can learn Identify. I think I'm going to choose that for one of the spells.
Okay. So you're gonna grab that then? Okay. The medallion is a medallion of thoughts. You can use it to detect thoughts.
and Desi, Hickory, here's a necklace and a pearl, respectively. Have fun with them.
What do I do with the pearl?
I don't know. It's magic.
But I already can do spells.
Well-
you can do more magic stuff with it now.
Hmm.
You
Like,
did.
basically, the person's explanation, and of the pearl just went completely over Indra's head. She doesn't really know how spell casting works.
So you'll probably have to talk to that person to figure out what it was again.
Yeah, essentially they just tell you that it gives you a bit more power to cast spells.
Basically, if
Oh.
you expend a spell slot of third level or lower, then you can use it to get that spell slot back.
Hikari kind of looks at the pearl. She goes, "Well, I did just learn a new spell, so I guess this could help. I'll keep it."
Okay, so while you guys are doing that, Gwen finds Dennis, and he says, "Hello, Gwen.
Hey!
So I've been thinking about what you said about broken magic items, and I did some research. Repairing a slightly damaged magic item is rather easy. Repairing one that is broken to the point of it ceasing function is very difficult since all the magic is gone. I have, however, started working on a new spell that might be able to repair such items, but it requires and consumes certain material components based on the item in question.
Yeah.
I have only been testing out common items so far, and your Staff of the Python is uncommon, so I'm not sure how well it will work, but it's probably worth a shot. What I will need for you to get are 30 dead small snakes or a dead giant snake of the kind you want, because that's the kind that will come out of the staff when you use it next time. I will loan you this bag of colding to keep them in.
I already have a bag of holding.
Colding.
Oh, colding. Okay.
Basically a portable fridge box.
Right. I'll be sure to pay you for your services as well.
Okay, do you have any other questions or items you want to talk about?
I also have this other item, and she brings out the broken dragon breather.
Huh. I recall making this once. Okay. He takes a look at it. He says, okay, to fix this, I will need a dragon's head, preferably a red one. Then the gem will be fixed as well. But if you have the head of something that has a breath weapon, that might work too.
Yeah, jeez. I think that one will have to wait. The snakes sound easier, because I know where I can find one in particular.
And you literally have someone who can just talk to snakes and find them.
Yes. So, I'll leave the staff here for now.
Okay.
And
He takes his
I will
sword.
also give you 1 platinum piece as compensation,
Thank you.
as a donation. So,
I will see you later then.
alright, thank you very much. I'll be back, hopefully.
Mhm.
I have too much gold. What do I do with it all?
You have too many coins?
Invest in
Yes.
a magic item. Like
Oh, what though?
a very rare magic item. Like, talk to Wedward about it when we're not playing the game.
Yeah, I need to for sure because I have too much. I gotta
Yeah.
do something with it.
Alright.
I do
So,
have
yeah.
a lot of money that I don't have any idea what to do
We
with.
could also spend it on furniture for the house.
Yeah, but who cares about the house?
I do.
I mean, I do too, but it's just kind of, well, we're really, kind of very focused on the mission, so...
I'm just saying that's another option. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, true enough.
So, I think
Anyway.
I'm done.
Anyway, so
Restoration is
yeah,
now
we
a
get-
D10.
So yeah,
Yeah,
we
I'm
get we'll get everything that we got identified, especially the magic shield. So yeah.
And just reconvening at the end and waiting for everybody else to return.
Okay. So, Ozul says, thank you for taking care of him. We are still trying to figure out where the bard is at the moment. We will let you know when we find him, when we figure out where he is. Are you all going back to the inn?
I
Can we just stay
guess.
at the castle?
Gwen is at the end. She's not
That's not
gonna
like
walk all the way back to the castle.
Also, do
I guess-
you identify all the other items?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, we said that.
I don't recall if you identified this one from Dimitri, which is a dagger of sacrifice. It does things. You can read about it.
It does nasty, nasty things.
It does nasty things. The lantern is a lantern of revealing.
Predictable enough.
The Holy Avenger is a corrupted Holy Avenger.
Which sounds
The
like
shield is a shield of missile attraction.
Hmm.
Jesus
While
I
you
mean-
are attuned to it,
It's one
Go
of the
ahead.
best.
go
One
ahead.
of the verses you can have, really.
Hey.
Anything that targets something near you goes to you instead. So if you're like next to someone and you don't want them shot, it'll redirect the shot to you.
Alright.
That's a
Well,
blessing and a curse.
Hey.
alright. Well, I guess I'll be taking that one. Don't know if I'll tune to it yet, but I'm keeping that.
The cloak
Okay.
is a cloak of Arachnida? Arachnia.
Arachnida.
Yeah,
It's a spider cloak.
more or less, yes.
I can already turn into a spider, so this is eh. And I already have resistance to poison. I kinda don't need this.
Ooh, I can climb almost like a spider. That's a tempting thought.
Yeah, spider climb.
Spider fox. Spider fox. I got a question. I leveled Hikari up, but for some reason I don't see the new spells I got for magical secrets. Did it not put it in there?
Let me see.
If you put it, if you chose it through the character mancer, it should be in there automatically.
I know. Did I do it wrong? Because I chose those two spells.
Was one of them Greater Restoration?
No, I learned that on my own.
If they're
But
not,
maybe
drag them in manually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
possible it bugged. You know, Roll20 is sometimes buggy.
yeah, I guess because I did get rid of one spell to get a new one, and then I earned. And then not only that, magical secrets gives me two. Yeah, I chose those two spells. Why didn't? Whatever. Yeah, I'll just put it in manually.
Roll20 sucks.
Yes,
So
it
do you guys return to the inn?
Still better than Fantasy Grounds.
Guys, stop interrupting.
So you guys are going back to the inn then?
Yeah.
Okay, you return to the inn.
Hey guys. So, how'd it go?
Quite the decent haul, it seems.
Alright, well. About my staff, if anyone cares to listen. There is a way to fix it, but it requires us hunting down a giant snake.
Another giant snake.
Yeah. And luckily, since we're near the area, I know exactly where we can possibly find one.
Oh,
It's in the swamp.
go on.
I believe it's called a black devil snake. It's giant, it can swim in water, and it can spit acid.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
It's either in the Gorlom Swamp or the Marsh of Chalimber. It likes to frequent swampy areas.
So it migrates from one area to the other.
Something like that.
That all sounds dangerous, but it can't be any worse than said.
Any
Yeah,
snake is better than Set.
True
Did you
enough.
see the message I gave you over there?
Pardon?
The message I sent you on Discord?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just double checking.
Now, basically, once we hunt down this particular snake, that's what the staff is going to turn into from now on.
So, well, we seem to be making decent progress. Would you prefer if we take a bit of a detour to take care of that?
I wouldn't mind. If everyone else is up for a bit of snake hunting.
It would be an interesting change of pace.
Okay then.
Intuition 6. I need my jelly.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you are going to head to a swamp then?
Yeah, long rest, and then we go to the swamp.
Ah, yes, a long rest. Which reminds me that someone has a certain brother who likes to annoy her with dreams.
Oh, jeez.
He attempts to haunt your dreams again, by the way.
What
so
do I
you
roll?
make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Oops, I forgot that.
Let's see, so a 14, and the DC is, I'm sorry, you don't get any sleep that night.
No.
Actually, since it's the nighttime, Arizal is laid up a bit late, and he goes over and knocks on Desdemona's door.
Desdemona is rubbing her eyes. Come in.
Desdemona, is everything alright?
Let's Lysander.
He's troubling you in your dreams again.
He's more annoying than ever.
By the way, another detail I seem to have glossed over earlier. Apparently, you actually take psychic damage when you wake up, so you take 7 psychic damage.
That's probably in my eyes.
Alright.
Maybe you should
Well-
attune to the armor then, because then you're resistant.
Yes, but I'd like to live, thank you.
Also, she can't wear it. It's medium armor.
Actually,
It does say
Actually, it
that you are
says-
proficient if you're not. You are considered proficient.
Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, regardless. As Arizal does seem a bit sorrowful at this, and he shakes his head. I'm sorry, Desdemona. I wish there was something I could do for you.
The best thing we can do is find Lysander, then take his head and his loot.
Fair enough. Well, it seems as though we'll be taking a small break from hunting your
We're getting some massive feedback from someone. Like, it sounds like you're bumping your mic or something. Or something.
Well, I'm pretty sure it isn't from me. Alright, well, anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. Let's just keep an eye on who's bugging out. But yeah, Arizal says it seems as though we'll be taking a small break from hunting down your family members. So perhaps you'll find some sort of peace.
I hope so.
Desdemona, you notice that Arizal seems like he's got something on his mind.
Are you alright?
It's
not my hair, is it?
No,
She's worried about the bob that Indra gave her.
No, it's fine. Do not worry about it. I've just been deeply considering a few things.
Oh?
Desdemona, you know I love you very dearly, and Not a day goes by where I'm not thankful that you feel the same way. Yet, he goes silent for a bit.
Desdemona looks a little worried. Everything all right?
How... It's difficult to put into words, honestly. He tends to look at her and gives her a genuine look. Where, Desdemona, where do you see yourself once all of this is done?
Desdemona thinks for a moment. I honestly don't know.
Well, would you... He rubs the back of his neck a little. Do you consider seeing... Well, do you consider seeing it with me?
The squeal of a satisfied stripper.
If you wish to stay...
I would deeply enjoy that, yes. And he gives her a hug.
Desdemona embraces him back. What exactly do you have plans? Plans do you have?
1 week.
Yes! Say it!
He says
1 week.
1 week.
1 week for what?
1 week after we defeat your father. That's when we will be wed.
Desdemona is caught completely off guard. Wed?
Yes.
Mm.
Married.
Ikari's definitely eavesdropping on this, just so you know.
Hush you.
Listen to you already.
Are you really... Do you really want to... You sure you want to do this?
He nods. Do you accept?
Desdemona... She's processing this, and she looks at him, and he's serious. He wants this.
Yep. Do it.
Do it.
Hush you. Hush you.
Guys, just let her finish, please, so we can move on.
Thank you. You can see tears in her eyes as she nods. I will marry you.
He gives her a kiss and he says, "Thank you. Well, I best get back to my own bed now. I hope you have a more peaceful night now."
She grabs his hand. Could you stay with me tonight?
If that is what you wish.
Okay. The
And,
next morning.
Yep, there we go.
Alright,
Still waiting for Hikari's stealth roll at the moment.
Aw, dang it. Okay, hold on, sorry. I was just so happy.
I'm trying. Oh,
Okay.
You're making noise as you're going away.
No. I'll do you guys one better. Kitai, as she's focusing intently on eavesdropping, Kitai comes up behind her and says, "What are you doing, Hikari?"
Hikari at first was like gushing at first happily, but she did not notice her brother behind her, so she goes, "Ah!"
Yeah, the Arizal just lets it happen and just lets the night pass.
And Desdemona's too tired to care at this point.
Yes.
And
Hikari's
too
like-
happy.
Hikari just looks at Kitai, and then she like starts pushing like, nothing, let's just go.
Okay.
But the whole time she's like pushing Kitai, her tail's just wagging like crazy, just happy.
Alright,
Okay.
well, that's that. Sorry
Alright.
about that, everyone.
And then
Yeah,
morning
well-
comes. Alright, folks, who's ready for a good old fashioned snake hunt?
Indra has a huge bag of spears with her.
I see someone is ready. Somebody
you-
is prepared.
And
Yes,
very
this is very much your territory, isn't it, Indra?
And oh yes.
It's my territory, too. Come to think of it.
Well then, shall we
Yeah.
go, everyone?
So Hikari real quick looks to Gwen and she goes, so we're finding a snake to bring back our favorite snake, right?
Yes.
And then she goes, okay. And then she looks over to Arizona with the side. She goes, no offense.
unfortunately, Arizal is not the favorite snake, apparently.
Well,
Jelly's my favorite. My favorite snake. Jelly's my favorite snake. Arizel's a stupid snake. There's a difference.
Yeah. Hey, it's Arizel's fault for not being named after a delicious spread you could put on toast.
Even though, personally, that'll kill me.
So we have one of two destinations. Do you guys want to go to Gorlom Swamp or the Marsh of Schlimber?
Well,
We
Go on,
should
Swamp.
we should be extra careful around Gorlam. Aside
Yeah.
from it being Dorian's domain, and he's strongest right after right after Ozul. The Gorlam Swamp is notorious for having hallucinogenic gases emit from it.
I know, doesn't that sound exciting?
No?
Actually, Indra, didn't you say once that it was considered a rite of passage for your own tribe to go through there?
Oh yeah, you just. Oh yeah, like I never actually did it. Basically, you become the werewolf, you charge right in there, and you kill lots and lots of things. Is how I understood it.
Okay then.
I am thinking at the current seasons, it's probably in Gwen's Swamp.
Oh. This is all
Just
his
let-
reaction, by the way, not mine.
Couldn't just let us hunt it.
So you go to the Chembler Marsh Swamp then?
You guys get to see where I came from. Aren't you lucky?
I have admittedly been curious about your own home. You've
Oh, you'll love it. It's a lovely place. It's a lot nicer than most swamps you might be imagining. She would say that without even realizing she hasn't been there in years.
Well, I
So
did
it
hope
might
to see
have changed.
I did hope to see everyone's home eventually.
Yeah.
So While you're traveling, Desdemona's brother still likes to pester someone. So they still have to make wisdom saving throws. With disadvantage because apparently he has a lock of your hair or something like that.
How did he get a lock of my hair?
It was probably really old.
Can I?
Yeah, I was gonna-
He found the paintbrush.
Oh no!
Son of a
I
gun.
Can I
I
like?
curse.
Let's see. That is not a pass. I'm sorry.
He's
Can
getting
I
strong.
inspire
He's
her
getting
or
stra-
something?
I've already rolled.
You take 14 psychic damage that night.
Am I ever gonna get any health back?
I mean, I can heal you.
You also take some exhaustion. Don't forget that.
Somewhat.
You don't get a good night's sleep. You take points of exhaustion.
Oh, so
I'm
now
gonna
I
say
have
that's
2.
enough for now. So
This can actually kill her.
Yeah, it can.
Oh yeah, that's what this is, basically an assassination attempt.
Yeah, Gwen, could you give me a hand?
Okay. And she is going to cast Healing Spirit.
okay.
Might also want to slap a Greater Restoration on that.
I can do that now.
Yeah, but the thing is, it costs. The components cost money.
Yeah, funny you should mention that. I
You
did
know what?
have it prepared. Hold on.
Costs money. Money I can spend. I have too much.
Well then,
Well-
buy. Well then, maybe we should buy a diamond mine.
By the way, one thing I missed. The pair of stones were sending stones.
I knew it.
And these are the other items.
Oh my! Why do we keep getting filters of love?
I used the random button.
I know. Why does it keep giving us filters of love?
They must be. Must be for Desdemona and Arizal.
No, give it to me. I'll play a prank on somebody.
Do it to
Okay,
Indra.
let's see.
So, that 37's for me?
37 plus 6.
Okay.
Oh, really?
And-
120?
I can
That gives
reduce
me-
your exhaustion level by 1, if you want.
Okay, and did I have 2 or 1 at this point since I failed?
This
Probably
Yeah.
2.
What?
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration then. Which means I need to get another 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
I will
Okay,
buy.
so
I can
almost-
help you buy tons of them.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
So,
at this point, with
I'm-
all our money, why not just buy a diamond mine and then our profit would be sold?
Might as well.
forever?
Anyway, we're all good now. So we're in the swamp.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everyone keep your eyes peeled for anything that looks black
Right.
and has horns.
Oh, damn it!
Swear.
I forgot my giant bag of spears. Oh well.
Okay.
Swear.
Okay. Go ahead and RP while I'm working on things.
Okay.
So we're
I'm also
in a-
going to do like a ritual spell to commune with nature again.
So we're in a
Oh.
swamp.
Yeah.
You know what? I too will do that now, because I can do that now.
Yeah, we can both do that.
Yeah. So basically, a huge spirit wolf so basically, a huge spirit wolf just like walks out of the thing and Indra says, "Hey, have you seen a big snake around lately?"
The wolf thinks for a moment, and it informs you that you should probably go over to the bridge, but you don't know where the bridge is.
Where's the bridge? I get.
I can see where the bridge is.
Well, while
Yes, she knows where the bridge is.
Yeah, we all know where the bridge is.
while that's being taken care of, Arizal's kind.
Are we supposed to still be on the world map? Because I am not on the world. Because I am on the world map right now.
I'm about to move you.
Oh, okay.
With that,
So you guys.
while that's
Go ahead.
while that's happening, Arizal's just kind of looking around at the swamp, and his eyes land on Ba, and he says, "Pardon me, Ba.
Yes.
I apologize if this seems to be typecasting of some sort or whatever the word is, but are you familiar with tracking in swamps?"
I am, yes. It's actually one of his favorite terrains.
So you guys
well,
travel. You get to the bridge.
It's dark. Why is it dark?
Oh, because I forgot to drop lights. I am sorry.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, you were saying something, Alex?
Yeah. And with that taken care of, just as they're going along, he's kind of just talking about and he says, "What exactly is your experience hunting in swamps? Anything we should be careful of?"
Everything is poisonous. Even the plants will kill you.
Interesting.
And
Well,
he pauses for a moment as he looks to the swamp and then says, "Attack any other lizard folk on sight. They will be doing the same."
a survival of the fittest mentality out here, yes.
He nods.
Well, easy enough, I suppose.
Just to let you guys know, this swamp is magic. So be forewarned.
That will make this a bit more difficult.
I am aware.
Because
I grew up in this area.
So if you see any hags, just run. Don't even try to talk to them.
Actually, now that I begin to think about it, Bob, perhaps that explains your own magical inclinations. Perhaps the magic of the area rubbed off on you somehow.
I wouldn't know. My tribe doesn't really like to think.
Okay, I placed light for you. What are
Okay,
you guys going to do now?
we are going to do some survival checks, is what we're doing.
Indeed. Am I proficient with survival? I've actually completely forgotten if I'm proficient with survival.
It doesn't
I
matter.
am also proficient in
It
survival.
doesn't matter because guys, I'm a ranger.
Yeah,
Well-
your favorite terrain. And
Yeah,
natural
Bart can lead
explorer.
us. Bart can lead us through.
It looks like there was probably two of them.
Hey,
You only
snakes,
need
come
the
out.
one.
It tastes good.
And it goes into like the boggy water next to the bridge.
There's
Do
two
I
of
see
them.
any small, are there any small rodents nearby?
Now,
Damn, that would have been really useful.
I'm going to have to stop Bar at that location, and I'm going to have to ask you guys to place yourselves wherever you were.
I'm right next to Bar.
And I'll be about here.
No.
I'll be here.
I'm making a perception check as well. Dirty 20.
Okay.
Bye, Gwen.
Just to see if there's anything coming from the water.
Okay. So you do your perception check, and you notice there seems to be movement in the water.
I think
Before
I
you can
see
say
it.
anything, they come out.
Hello,
Hurt
beast.
yourselves.
Roll initiative.
What, did you just quote Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes, I did.
I like the way you think.
Hikari like feels shivers go down her spine. She goes, "Big snakes."
They are indeed big snakes.
Want to kill him?
Actually,
Hikari looks a little scared for a minute, and then she just glares. She goes, "Yes."
These guys have a swim speed, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Why is it always snakes?
You see two black devil snakes appear from the water.
Hi,
Yep,
guys.
these are the ones.
Ooh, snake steaks tonight.
We only need the one.
Yeah, so we'll eat together.
Hikari shakes her head furiously. Nope, 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 nope.
Don't worry, I have
Okay.
a plan.
So it's the world's turn. It was almost interesting, but not quite. Bar can't be surprised. Okay, so let's see.
All those hit. Rangers get advantage on on attacks in the first turn.
Okay, so that is. Let's see. I'm crunching numbers. And then. The one next to Bar seems to be having its day seems to be depressing. But it's not entirely bad yet. Desdemona is surprised. Indra is raging.
Yeah, and yes, I am. And since Spar is attacking the one on the left, and next to him, I will add to that. I'm going to act. I will rage and recklessly stab it with Catrill.
Okay, the top one? You're
Yeah,
all
top.
attacking the same target. Okay, that's good.
Yes, so that's 10 damage. And then another 16 damage.
So, you attack it ferociously and you stab it through the head. And it collapses into the water.
Yay, there's one. Now we can go.
I am not surprised.
Kill us.
It's Gwen's turn. You successfully made a perception check, so you're not surprised.
I'm gonna do Dominate Beast.
How unethical.
I regret to inform you that your target is a monstrosity.
I thought it was a beast.
It's a
snake.
monstrosity.
Oh well. Guess I'll try something else. I am going to cast Light.
Okay.
I think this one's dead too.
It manages to succeed.
It only takes 20 necrotic damage.
Lithra was not expecting anything, neither was Arizel or Hikari. This snake decides to do things. It's like that person just cast a spell at me, and it uses its breath weapon
Oh no, it's gonna spit acid!
in approximately this direction.
Oh dear.
If it moved to attack you, I could have
Actually,
attacked.
it does have to move first. Let's see.
We're too far.
Yeah, it only has a range of 30 feet, so it's gonna move up a bit over here.
Bindra's range.
It's going to actually duck underwater before doing so, and then
That's
move over
not
here.
going to help it.
And then it comes back up.
That's not going to help it. I have a reach weapon.
Go ahead and roll. You hit.
Only 8 damage. What is wrong with me? I should be great weapon mastering this.
So, it spews acid at this unfortunate group over here.
I'm guessing those are dex saves.
which have to make dex saves.
Ow. Ow.
Oh no!
Is it? Wait, is this acid?
It's acid.
Yes, it is acid.
Okay, I was almost about to say, is it quite immune to poison?
Yeah.
Ow.
For a fox, Kitai's reflexes leave a lot to be desired.
You're gonna roll one for Luther as well.
I need to roll for Luther as well. Let's see. Saving throws. 25.
Dexterities are good, is what I'm good at. So.
Let's see. So, the raw damage is 5.
So it only does 2 damage to Hikari
Also,
and Luther.
Kitai is in really baggy clothes that are probably hard to move around in the first to begin with.
Yep.
Ow. Hot. Ow.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of like blocks a little bit with her arm, and then some of it drips off and almost goes onto her skin, and she's like, "Get it off! Ew!"
Nothing of interest happens. It's Bar's turn.
Bar's moving in for the kill.
How much damage did you say that did? 5?
Yep.
Only 5.
My level up went away.
So let's see, that's a hit and a hit. So that's minus that much, and then minus that much. It seems to be having a bad day. Desdemona! Snake!
Okay. Okay, so since it's 5 feet next to Bar, I get sneak attack, so I'm just gonna hit it with my crossbow.
Okay.
And I miss.
Yeah, you actually wait. Yeah, you missed. I'm sorry. It's Indra's turn.
Indra's gonna move in, and she's going to recklessly Great Weapon Master attack this thing with Catrill.
Okay. That hits.
That's it. Ooh, max damage. Nice. That is 27 damage.
27?
27.
Where do you want to stab it to death?
Yay!
We need the head. We need the head intact, don't we?
Yeah, we need the whole, pretty much.
In that case, I shall stab it in the heart. I'm not sure where on the snake a heart is, but
You stab it in the heart somehow.
yeah, I'm not sure where in the snake the heart is, to be honest.
It's gotta be somewhere. The anatomy is freaky.
Yeah, anatomy is freaky.
Boom, heart shot.
And you killed them both. How could you?
You're asking that to at about a party with Indra in it.
Okay. I'm going to heal myself with Balm of the Summer Court, which fully heals me. And I'm also going to do another for Kitai. There you go.
Hikari just kind of pouts as she goes, "These weren't nice snakes. I miss jelly."
Well, we're going to have an even better jelly, that's for sure.
You think after set, Hikari and I would be used to this by now?
Eshwen proceeds to stuff this thing's head into her bag of colding.
Yeah, I saw it off with my greatsword.
Thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Hikari kind of makes the gross out face. She turns around to not look, and she goes, "Yeah, we're definitely not used to this yet."
So that is one head, and you need to grab the entire other snake.
Oh, okay. Just throw it all in there.
Yeah.
Attempt to stuff it all in there.
through some miracle, the entire snake fits into the bag.
You can see its tail sticking out.
Aerosol just looks. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Aerosol just looks at this and shakes his head. Magic is just so confounding sometimes.
Yep.
Hikari
Arctic
just
Limber is well known for having strange creatures like this.
Hikari just
Yes,
grants. She goes, "I love some of it."
Desmona places a hand on her fiance's shoulder. Are you alright?
I'm fine. No worries. Though I'm more worried about Gwen and the kids.
So
It's
you get.
just a bit of acid spit, nothing to worry about.
So you stuff
Oh,
one
yeah.
snake into the bag, and is that all?
You guys can do whatever else with the other giant snake. We only need the one,
Lisa
right?
goes over here and barks at the other snake.
It's dead.
Hmm.
And then she points to her head and then points into the water.
Oh.
Are you hungry?
Is there something
Leafer
in
was
the water?
present when Dennis told Gwen of things.
Oh
But
yeah,
after that,
that's
she's
right.
just gonna be quiet.
Oh yeah, that's right. The dragon breather. We also need something that can breathe, that has a breath weapon to fix that too.
Desmona looks at Gren. What about you?
It needs a head,
I
and
know that-
I'm not about to decapitate myself for that.
I
Thank
mean,
you very much.
it's got a breath weapon. Like we just cut a thing's head off for it.
So yeah, I have a head and the whole body of it, so... and a second head.
Okay then.
And then she looks around at the rest of the swamp. Does it look any different? It probably used to be a lot nicer looking.
It seems to be a bit more quiet than you're used to, and yeah, it's more wildish.
It's just sensing a bit more hostility than before.
That is so bizarre. Did those two creatures actually coordinate an attack?
That is strange.
Are they not supposed to do that?
They're usually solitary creatures.
You think something is making them form packs?
I'm not
Bar.
entirely sure.
Unless
Borrow.
Unless there's two things. We arrived in the middle of a combat between two opposing males, or we arrived in breeding season.
Arizal looks to Bar. Bar, have you ever seen such behavior like this before?
Have I?
Probably not.
I have not.
Well, as you've stated before, the swamp is magical, so perhaps it has done something to them.
She kind of looks off into the distance towards what would be the middle of the swamp, and she has a grimace on her face.
Is everything well?
There might be something wrong with the portal.
The portal?
There's a portal in the middle of the swamp that leads directly to the Feywild, but it can also be used to go to other planes.
And should we go check it out?
I'm not sure.
Hikari gives Gwen a kiss on the neck and she goes, "Well, it is your home. You helped us save our home. So if you're worried about it, we can go check it out."
Is that alright, Brain?
If you do, I don't have anything prepared for that.
Besides, don't you want to get this to Dennis?
Yeah, we probably should. This bag of colding can only keep these things fresh for so long.
So let's
We'll
get
investigate later.
Actually, it keeps them fresh indefinitely.
The head, though, the head doesn't fit in. You managed to get an entire snake in, but the other head just doesn't fit.
Yeah, we may need to go before it rots.
Yeah, I mean, you just learned Ray of Frost, right? Just like shoot it with that at the boy back.
You think
Well,
it'll
we should.
freeze?
Well, we should like return with what it is we came here for, and then come back once we're a bit more prepared, perhaps.
Yes.
Because I imagine Gwen could tell us more, but I have the sneaking suspicion the further we go in, the more dangerous it will become.
I
Not
agree.
I would say
Not
fun.
not to mention that this swamp is right next to Dorian's territory.
And this used to be a nice swamp.
I know that reference.
I knew you get it. This used to be such a nice swamp.
Anyway, so
Yeah, we're all leaving. Okay, Bar gets the picture.
Actually, no. Bar moved closer to the swamp and is just staring out at it. The way to leave is behind everyone. The way we came.
Hey Bar, where are you going?
No response.
Something's not right.
we can fillet the other snake's body. Desmona called out.
Where are you, hungry?
Silence.
We should probably follow after him.
Yeah, Hikari's curious, so she rushes after him. She like squeezes by, like, excuse me.
Yeah, Arizel follows after him as well.
And Indra's gonna pick up the beheaded snake corpse and haul it after him in case in for dinner later.
It's a big snake corpse.
Brain,
And Indra's just dragging it around like it's nothing.
you okay if I interject with something really quick?
Go
Sure.
ahead.
So, as you guys approach Bar, you all notice a brief movement, and a black reptilian creature is seen scuttling away at max speed before vanishing into the tree line.
What in the
What was
world?
that?
Or back behind that's not like you, and Indra's just holding up the corpse.
Bar watches it
What do
for
you
some
see?
time before turning, and then he says, "Apologies, I shall eat it now." And he begins to head over to the corpse.
What did you see?
Nothing important.
One
Could
looks
I?
concerned.
I would like to roll insight on Bar.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna roll insight too. Nope.
As am I. He left behind his snack. Indra's a little bit hung up on this for some random reason.
So, Bar is indeed telling the truth, at least as how he sees it. He believes it isn't important. However, as he does begin to chop up the corpse for better supply,
Consumption?
better carrying. For easier cat lifting and carrying.
Easy storage.
But as he's cutting up the corpse for easier storage and starting to eat bits of it that he can't store, he does have the same quiet look on his face that he always has. As if he's looking at something far off into the distance.
I am worried about him. I mean, I know lizard folk honestly as troubled as some are, but he seemed he was distracted by something.
I agree.
Can we not do anything to help?
I think we should
Bars.
probably get out of here and back to town as soon as possible before we talk more about looks.
Mar will glance down to Lithra, and his head will sort of tilt with and he frowns. And Erizel, who's talked to him enough, knows that this is Bar confused. He's confused why Lithra has approached him.
Lithra, please come back.
She comes back.
He watches
Let's
Lithra
see.
go, and then he finishes up cutting up the corpse and stuff.
Whatever it was he saw. Perhaps it was something he recognized, but... Well, he said it is nothing, so perhaps let's not dwell on it, at least for the moment.
Right.
Hikari kind of pouts as she goes. Usually when everybody says it's nothing, it usually means something.
Yes, exactly.
That's why we're concerned, but, well, Bar is Bar. If he says not to worry about it, then, well, we best not to worry.
Besides, I'd rather have us get out of the swamp.
It used to be a much nicer swamp, I swear.
It is done. The corpse is cleaned, and I have food for weeks.
Alright. Well, let's return to Haven, everyone.
Bar begins to walk towards the exit.
Okay.
Hikari still pouts upset, but she just shrugs and goes, whatever.
You head back towards Haven. And you arrive back at Haven.
And we all take a long rest along the way.
Yep.
Let me
And
guess.
then someone got harassed. Again.
Yes. Let me roll that wisdom save.
Alright, so, I'm going to try and find...
You're going to try...
I'm trying, my mic isn't detecting my voice. Like, I'm getting closer and it's not and it's getting worse. Okay. I'll just leave my mic there and hope it doesn't cut out then. Okay. So, he's going to try and find Dennis.
Okay.
I forgot this.
Well, Gwen has already found Dennis.
Yep.
I regret to inform you failed your saving throw.
Yeah.
Let's see, what was the number again?
5.
Let's see.
So how many
This
do I lose?
is this much. So you took 6 psychic damage that time.
Alright.
Anyway, so is Bar going to Dennis as well?
I said Bar was going to Dennis, yeah.
Okay, just double checking.
So you're with me.
Okay.
Dennis sees you approach you and says, "Hello. So, did you get yourself a snake?"
I did. We got 2 snakes, actually.
2 snakes?
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. We also know that they actually can breathe acid, much like a dragon can. So.
Oh, okay. That explains why he brought 2. Okay. So, he puts out the staff's parts on the parts of the staff on the counter. He says, "Could you hand me the tail of the snake?"
Sure thing. She holds out the bag of clothing.
He pulls the tail out, and then he casts a spell, and then Just a moment. I remember having at least
Slam.
something. You see the pieces of the staff start to drift together and get longer and darker as it slurps up the snake you provided. You have a new staff.
Yay!
Yes.
That is such a
Redesign.
that is such a badass looking staff.
Yes, that's my redesign for it.
Cool.
Jafar, anyone?
That is a sick looking staff.
Actually, considering Gwen's color scheme, it actually fits pretty well. Like, she's got the she's got her brown coat with the fur and everything. It actually does fit really well.
So,
there's also
That's-
one other thing. I need some more diamonds.
Okay.
So that's another 100 gold.
Okay. And for reference,
And
this is what
well,
Jelly
one of
2's
my
token
friends
looks
is-
like.
ooh.
there it
Does,
is.
does Jelly get a new name or?
No, it's still jelly.
Just looks more badass.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's Mop.
does it have the same consciousness?
That's a good question. I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
And then do you have? Then Dennis says, "Do you have the other snake with you at the moment?"
She's having issues with the mic.
Yes, we have it.
Okay. He takes back the bag of holding that he loaned, and he takes the snake head. And he says, "Do you have the dragon breather on you?" I'm going to say you probably do.
Testing.
I hear
we
you.
gotcha.
We hear you.
You're coming in.
Okay. My internet kind of crapped out for a moment.
So,
Okay.
as Becca stated, we don't have the.
So,
we didn't bring this. Becca already told him we didn't bring the dragon. We brought a second snake.
Yeah. And he's
Yeah.
asking for the head of the snake and then the dragon breather item.
Okay.
And then he
It's not a dragon, but it's something.
he casts a spell on the dragon breather, and you see it as it like repairs itself, and then the red fire gem turns black. And he says, "Okay, it's done being fixed. It appears that the fire gem was overwritten by a black dragon acid gem because that was the kind of head you handed me.
Okay.
You'll probably need to find a new red one if you want to breathe fire."
Alright then.
So, are you done with your stuff, Becca?
There's one last thing. One of my friends is having issues with dreams lately, and she's not getting any sleep.
Funnily enough, that's exactly why Bar came over. Like, literally.
Okay then.
Bar comes over and he just places 500 gold on the table and says, "I need a ring of mind shielding."
Okay.
Now,
he
the ring of
gets-
mind shielding doesn't say it protects from whatever this dream thing is, but it's literally called a ring of mind shielding. So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's up to you, Brain. But yeah.
I'm fine with that. So he takes the money and hands you the ring.
Okay.
Says, "Is there anything else?"
No, that is all.
I think that's about it. Thank
Okay, I will see you guys later then.
Everybody's going to freak out whenever I show this thing off again.
Bar's already walking away with the ring.
Okay.
So, you guys have a dragon breather now. Feel free to start arguing over it.
So, Bar walks over to Desdemona and he places down the ring. This ring is a ring of mind shielding. And then he walks away and heads to get something to eat.
Dream is muted.
Oh, Desdemona blinks at this, confused. Then she takes the ring.
It's a ring of mind shielding. It'll help you from psychic assault.
So it'll protect me from Lysander?
Most
During
likely.
the night? Desdemona puts the ring on her right ring finger.
The one thing to keep in mind is it does require attunement. So, if you attune to it, beware that counts towards your attunement slots.
Okay. So, I just need to find my attunement slots.
It's not a thing on your sheet. You just have to keep track.
You just have to keep track of it yourself.
Also, take a look at this. She holds out the staff.
And you guys see the staff. Do you want me to show the staff again? For reference?
I'm pretty sure everyone's seen it by now.
So this.
Well, the players have seen it, but the characters haven't. Oh well. Continuing on. Are you saying something?
Now.
Yeah, I got it fixed, and now it has the actual powers of the Black Devil Snake that we just fought.
So it breathes. Now it breathes acid too.
Yeah,
Don't let it breathe on us.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you guys had to go through that.
Hikari just kind of shrugs and she goes, "It's not as bad as what we went through before, so."
As
Definitely.
long as you two are okay.
You have to admire Dennis's work. He certainly is a bit of an artisan when it comes to this sort of thing.
Yep. Oh, and I also have this other repaired item. He holds out the dragon breather. I'm not partial to keeping it, so you can all probably fight amongst yourselves who's gonna have it.
Hickory, do you want to breathe acid?
Huh? She just gives a ludicrous look and she grabs her throat like, ouch. Just thinking about it.
You want to be like a dragon?
That's not what I meant.
Hikari just looks unsure. I don't know.
How about you, Indra?
Mr. wants to use it.
Okay, where's the details? Here it is.
Brain, can you move us over to the bar?
Alright, yeah. There you go. Sorry about that.
One moment, my connection dropped, so give me a moment. Maybe figure this out later, we're getting close to time.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. So, I do believe that's about it. And we can fight in Discord over who gets it.
I suppose so.
Wait.
So we're wrapping up?
Yep.
Ninja wanted to say something.
will say.
Well, not really. Just more about the whole, like, wanting to spit acid.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wedding!
Good night.
Wedding!
What kind of food?
Hanging by a thread, hung up on all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is Lord. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. Don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack.